Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maria Manna.
Such a beautiful night, and they call it Bella Notte. Look at the skies, so many stars in the rise on this lovely Bella Notte. Side by side with your loved one, you'll find welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy that you're all here today. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the selection of songs we've picked for you and all the little stories and comedy that comes along with an Italian show. So this is the night, and the heavens are bright on this lovely Bella Notte. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy that you're here to enjoy with us this afternoon a little bit of Italian. You know, a lot of things happen in Italian families that don't normally happen in other North American families. And, you know, I spent a lot of time with my father helping him in the garage, and he said something that was really important to me. And he said, "There's two kinds of people in this world, Maria." I said, "Really?" And he goes, "Italians and those who wish they were." I said, "Wow, really? Even the Ukrainians?" "Oh yeah, the Ukrainians, the Germans, oh, especially the Germans, they want to be Italian." And I thought that was a little bit odd, but you know, I felt like I was in because, well, I was Italian, so I'm in. But another thing that he taught me was a lot of wonderful little Italian songs. And I got my start, or my introduction to stage when I was in grade 4. Our classes went up and did a little talent show, and after I got off the stage with the rest of my class, I looked at my teacher and I said, "Mrs. Henderson, I want to go back up there and I want to do a song by myself." She said, "You're not in the program." I said, It doesn't matter. I want to go up there. I want to go sing a song." She said, "No." And I said, "I'm going." So I started running down the side of the gym, and she yells out, she goes, "Maria!" And I said, "What?" She said, "If they don't clap, you're in so much trouble." So there I was. Freedom. I went backstage and I said to the director, "I'm Maria, put me in next." He said, "You're not on the program." I said, "It doesn't matter. Mrs. Henderson said that I could go up next." And he said, "But what are you going to sing?" I said, "I'm going to sing Conosco un cowboy laggiù nel Far West. He said, what? And I said, it doesn't matter, just introduce me. Ladies and gentlemen, Maria. I went there, and I looked at the full gym, 350 people, and I was so excited I was going to deliver my song. And so I started singing it. Could I sing it for you? It goes like this. Conosco un cowboy laggiù nel Far West che gira a cavallo di ovest ad est. Non porta pistol, fucile non ha e zum pappa zum pappa zum pappa zum. Yuppie-i-e, yuppie-i-o, tutti venite con me. Yuppie-i-e, yuppie-i-o, tutti venite con me. Conosco un cowboy laggiù nel Far West che gira a cavallo di ovest ad est. Non porta pistol, fucile non ha. E zum pappa zum pappa zum pappa zum. The one thing I did say to him before, when he was arguing with me, he said he didn't want me on stage, but I begged him and I said, just give me a chance. I just need one chance. And he was so gracious, and that was the start of my music career. And you know, but then again, growing up Italian, we had so much passion with everything we did. And I'm sure a lot of you people, if you're not Italian, you must know an Italian. How many Italians do we have here today? By round of applause. All right, 7. Okay, that one, there's 8. Victoria's very small with the Italian community, that's okay. We'll make you all Italian by the end of this afternoon. So, Italians live for today. They really do, and they don't think about tomorrow. They put so much into each day, each meal, everything is celebrated. We have so much fun with everything, and well, when we forget about tomorrow, we think about this song. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Oh, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Domani, forget domani. Let's live for now, and anyhow, who needs domani? Ah, the moonlight. Let's share the moonlight. Perhaps together we may never be again. Oh, che luna, ma che mare, with such a moon and such a sea, and you and me. I get so dizzy when you're standing here. It's not the music that you hear. My heart is beating like a jungle drum. Let's take the minutes as they speed away, and hope it's true what people say when you're in love. Tomorrow never comes. Oh, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Hey, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Domani, madam domani, with such a moon and such a sea. never comes. Oh, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Oh, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. For tomorrow never comes. Thank you.
No!
Thank you.
I tell you, no, you
Look, I
cannot
just
go
want to
on.
come and see her for
She's
fun.
not doing a show.
I just want to say one thing.
No,
I really need to say
She's
it's
not doing a
really
show. You
important you
cannot do
don't
it.
Rosa,
It's
Rosa!
really important.
What are you doing? I'm in the middle of a show.
Is this the guy? He's been hanging around the backstage. He says he's got something really important to tell you, and he won't take a no for an answer.
This is such an honor, Miss Manna. I am your biggest fan. When I heard you were doing a show today, I couldn't wait to go out and get my ticket. Oh, when you sang Bella Notte, it brought tears to my eyes. But when you talked about your dad and the two kinds of people in the world,
Yeah?
it was like I was having a religious experience. And all of a sudden, I realized I'm one of those people who wants to be Italian.
Oh, per l'amor di Dio.
It's all making sense to me now. I am an Italian trapped in a Scotsman's body. All my life, I've preferred Italian food, Italian movies, Italian music. Look, let me sing a song for you.
What? Are you kidding? This is my show.
Do you remember the song from the 1964 movie Buonasera, Mrs. Campbell?
No.
I watched that movie 100 times. I know that song by heart. Just give me a chance.
Fine.
Oh!
Listen. I'm gonna go sit over there. Watch.
When the sky turns a hazy red, the sun heads home for its lazy bed. That's the time of day to say, Buonasera. Friends get friendly and sweethearts smile. They all know in a little while that such lovely things begin with Buonasera. I could meet you where lovers meet, a small piazza or a shady street, just to hear the way you say Buonasera. If you said it in 1,000 ways, I'd be waiting for 1,000 days for that little Italian phrase, Buonasera. In the fields as you're passing by, mountain towns reaching for the sky, everybody starts to say, Buonasera. You can hear it as you're driving home, south of Napoli or north of Rome. It's good evening, welcome back, Buonasera. The day is ending, the night is near, and I'm intending to get there, dear. For that special way you say Buonasera. When you say it, my world turns gay. It's not good morning, it's not good day, it's not I love you, but it sounds that way. Buonasera. I could meet you where lovers meet, a small piazza or a shady street, just to hear the way you say Buonasera. They're two words that I've heard before, lovely words that I still adore, but they mean just a little more from you. 1,000 ways. I'd be waiting for 1,000 days for that little Italian phrase. Buonasera, buonasera, buonasera.
Wow! Bravo! Sei stato molto bravo. Sei stato molto bravo. That's great. What's your name?
It's Alf.
Alf. Okay. Alf, is that short for something?
Well, it used to be short for Alfred,
Alfred. Okay.
but now it's Alfredo.
Oh, Alfredo. Great. Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much for stopping by. I've got to get on with my program, so who knows? Maybe some other time we might be able to sing more.
More? You mean the song from the 1962 movie Mondo Cane, which means a dog's world? The Italian documentary that consists of a series of travelogue vignettes that provide glimpses into cultural practices around the world with the intention of shocking us.
Okay, stop. I didn't mean that. Well, we are doing that song a little later. Bruce, why don't you bring it to the front and we'll do it right now as a duet.
Really? Bellissimo. More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you'll ever know, my arms long to hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time, but far beyond forever you'll be mine. I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more.
Se tu mi guardi in fondo al cuore, vedrai un nome scritto nelle nuvole.
I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you.
But you wanna be Italian? You gotta look like an Italian. Look at you! You look like a Scotty man! You come with me Hey, I got a cousin, Sofia. Vedi.
You know, in Italian people's lives, there's always drama. Never had this kind of drama on the stage before, but it's an Italian show. What can you expect? I'm going to tell you a little story. So when I told you that we're different as we're growing up, I was about 13 years old, and it was a Saturday morning, and my girlfriend phones me up and says, Maria, do you want to go to the mall this afternoon? And I said, wait, I'll ask. Ma, can I go to the mall this afternoon? No, not today, Maria. Well, why not? Because today you have to help Papa. Help him do what? You have to help Papa in the garage to make grappa. Really? Come on. No, not today. Sorry, you have to help Papa to make the grappa. Who's gonna help? You have to. Yeah, I can't go. Oh, really? Why not? Oh, I have to help my dad. Help your dad do what? Oh, he's doing something in the garage. Well, what's he doing? Well, we're making moonshine. What? That's illegal! My mom hears this. Maria, ma con chi parli? Close the phone! Ma sei matta? Close the phone! That's what we did that weekend. We made moonshine. That was just a normal thing. You talk to another Italian family and they're probably doing the same thing. That's why we couldn't go to the mall. That's why you wouldn't see too many Italians in the mall on Saturdays. We're making moonshine. But you know, even though we had a lot of responsibilities and we were working in the home and doing these little odd things, we always celebrated while we were doing it. Not because we were making the grappa and drinking it, but I mean, we were celebrating. My dad would put on the 45s and we would sing songs and we would sing songs like this next one. Means don't forget you are my darling. Don't forget to be all you mean to me. Non dimenticare. My love is like a star, my darling, shining bright and clear. Just because you're near, please do not forget that our lips have met. And I've held you tight, dear. Was it dreams ago? My heart felt this glow, or maybe just tonight, dear. Non dimentica, although you travel far, my darling, it's my heart you own, and though it alone, non dimenticare. Forse nel mio cuore puoi trovare ancora tanto e tanto amore. Non dimenticare, non dimenticare, non dimenticare. When Italians immigrate to North America, the number one thing the woman looks for is a seamstress who's Italian. The second thing they look for is a store that sells fabric by the bolt. I come from a family of 4 girls that my grandma moved in, and that's my mom, and then we have my mom, so that there was 6 of us, 6 females, and my dad practically lived in the cellar. It locked from the inside. There was a grappa in there and the wine. But when we would go to the store and buy a bolt of fabric, it was the Fortrell double knit, you know. It was horrible, horrible. I mean, it was in style then, back in 1973. But my mom bought enough, so all 4 of us girls had a jacket, pants, a skirt, a jumpsuit, and a full dress out of the same fabric. We all had the same outfit. You could see us coming from a mile. And that was very normal in the Italian family. So because of it, I got bullied a lot. You know, who here remembers the Partridge Family? Right? Okay. You know, yeah. Do you know who Danny Bonaducci is? I looked like Danny Bonaducci. I had the red hair, the freckles. So not only did I have the Fortrell double knit everything, then I looked like Danny Bonaducci. So the picking was pretty bad. So, you know, I went up to my mom one day and I said, Mom, it's getting really bad at school. Teach me. Load my lip. Tell me what I'm supposed to say to these kids who pick on me. Well, she didn't speak English, so she only told it to me in Italian. And she said this, you go to school tomorrow and you say this, vado a fare un bagno di segatura. Now for the Italians here that know what I said, it's crazy, right? Let me tell you what it translates to. I go to school the next day, these kids are picking on me and I go, yeah? Why don't you go take a bath in sawdust? It didn't work. They chased me. But Mom always would come up with these. My mom didn't think she had an accent. We would go grocery shopping and the lady would say, is that all, ma'am? And my mom would go, no. Benza hedgemento la guardare. And the lady would say, what was that? Benza hedgemento la guardare. She'd look at me and she'd go, questa qua è stupida. And the lady would go, I have no idea what that is. My mom would look at her like she's got 2 heads. My mom didn't think she had an accent. She thought she was saying it perfectly normal. So I would say, she would like a package of Benson & Hedges Menthol Light 100s. Oh! My mom looked at me, that's exactly what I said. So my mom was a little on the eccentric side, and then my dad buys her a Volare. Remember the Volare car? Red, orange, whatever it was? It's like, it's the brightest thing driving on the street. And then she gets a bumper sticker on the car and it says, kiss me, I'm Italian. I never figured that out. Were you gonna stop, open the window, stick your head out, people are gonna come kiss you? How is this gonna work? So she was a little bit on the eccentric side with her Volare smoking her Benson Hedges Menthol Light 100s. But the car was really something, and it brings me to this next song. penso che un sogno così non ritorna mai più. Mi dipingevi le mani e la faccia di blu. Poi all'improvviso venivo dal vento rapito e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, oh, e cantare, oh, 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 ed dipinto felice di stare lassù. E volavo, volavo felice più in alto nel sole ed ancora più su, mentre tutto pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh, e cantare, oh, 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 nel dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Mentre il mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù, una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh, e cantare, oh, 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 nel dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Volare, oh, 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 oh. Thank you. Thank you. So my mom drove the Volare. My dad, macho man, drove a station wagon with a brown wooden thing around. Well, there were 6 of us, so he had to get a station wagon, but it was brand new. The thing about the station wagon that made him really cool was there was an 8-track. Y'all remember the 8 tracks? Yeah. Well, we had Engelbert Humperdinck in our 8-track. Oh yeah. Engelbert Humperdinck was all the rage back in 1973, 74, 75. And we had this 8-track that we would play over and over and over again till it started to sound like this. Wow, wow, wow. So my father, because he wanted that so bad, he would put his knee up to it and try to drive at the same time so it would stay and we could still hear the song. My dad would do anything to make it cool. He even got rid of all the seatbelts because it didn't look good, so we had no seatbelts. My dad's driving with one leg, but we got good tunes in the car. And then when that started to go, he would take a matchbook and roll it up and stick it in there, and we got a couple more turns at that Engelbert Humperdinck 8-track. And the one song that I really learned very well from that is this one. show you the way to a joy beyond compare. Dimmi quando tu verrai. Dimmi quando. We will share a love divine. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Dimmi quando tu verrai. Tell me when will you be mine. Tell me when will you be Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, honey! You got to see this. Hey, Alfredo!
Oh,
È bello, eh? Ed è bello.
sì, sì, è bello.
Rosa du. Rosa du. Rosa make the Alfredo. But no sauce.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. You kind of look a little bit like Dean Martin.
Funny you should say that. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying my someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I would arrange for every girl to have your charms. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody finds somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. I would arrange for every girl to have your charms. Every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you.
the scenery, the native dances, and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. Hey, mambo, mambo italiano, hey, mambo, mambo italiano, ho, ho, ho. You mixed up Siciliano, you calabrese to the mambo like a crazy Anna. Hey, mambo, don't wanna tarantella, hey, mambo, no more mozzarella, hey, mambo, mambo italiano. Try an enchilada with the fish bacalao and a hey, rumba. I love the way you dance rumba, but take some of advice, paisano. Learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be a square, you ain't gonna go nowhere. So hey, mambo, mambo italiano, hey, mambo, mambo italiano. Go, go, Joe, shake it like a Giovanni. Hello, che se dice, get a happy in a beat. So when you mambo italiano. Shake it, baby, shake it, 'cause I love it when you take it. Woo! Mama say stop her or I'm gonna tell her papa, and I ain't trying to rule. You don't have to go to school. Just make her like a big bambino. It's like a vino. Kid, you're good looking, but you don't know what's a cooking when you're hey, mambo, mambo italiano, hey, mambo, mambo italiano, ho, ho, ho. You mixed up Siciliano, it's so delicious. Everybody come capisce when you mambo italiano. That's nice. Woo. band, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to introduce to you the band. On piano, we have Thomas Kinsell. On bass, we have Ryan Tandy. On mandolin, Wayne Allman. On drums, John Miller. On trombone, we have Nick LaRiviere. On tenor sax, we have Chris Watt. On alto sax, we have Monique Nordine. And our music director, and on trumpet, we have Bruce Hearn. Thank you. What are you doing here?
Rosa made an offer I couldn't refuse.
Rosa, ma quella Rosa io lo spacco in due, quella ragazza.
Parla più piano e vieni più vicino a me.
Voglio sentire gli occhi tuoi dentro di me. Nessuno sa la verità. È un grande amore, ma più grande esisterà.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender trembling moments start. We're in a world our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known. Wine summer days, warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die.
My life is yours, and all because
You came into my world with love, so softly, love.
lontano da te io non resterò, amore mio, sempre così.
Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die.
My life is yours, and all because you came into my world
with love so softly.
Alfredo Piccolo. Well, I told you a little bit about my mom and I told you a little bit about my dad. Italians have things that come out of their mouths that really sometimes don't make any sense, like my dad. My dad would say things like, "Are you with me or with the lion?" And I wonder, where is the lion? And why are you saying, did I do something wrong? And something that was really interesting is, when my husband first met my father, comes from a British background, they're quiet and polite and really sweet and lovely, and you know, nobody ever raises their voices, but we're loud and we're proud. That's just the way it is. And so after we finished having dinner, we're about to leave, and my father says to my husband, Christopher, "Hey!" Chris goes, "Yeah?" Wondering what he did wrong. He goes, "Don't do what you don't do what you're gonna do, okay?" Chris goes, "What does that mean exactly?" I said, "I have no idea." He goes, "It's your dad." I said, "He's been saying stuff like this to me my whole life. I still don't understand what he's saying." So poor Christopher's had to put up with a lot of these different sayings that my dad would come up and say, and nobody ever really understood him. But, you know, my dad was all about music, and very proud Italian from northern Italy, and he taught me this little song that, actually it's not a little song, it's a song that Domenico Modugno actually launched, and it's a beautiful song. Can I just sing a little piece to you? It goes like this. Oh mia bella Madonnina, ti te brilla da lontan, tutta d'ore piscinina, ti te domina in Milan, sotto ti seguo la vita, se sta mai con mano in mano, ma se tu lontan da Napoli se ma tu vieni a Milan. That's for you, Papa. Yeah, my dad was, and you know, like I said, we had 45s on all these songs, and Sunday, we used to play a lot of these songs on Sundays, and this was one song that we had a 45 of, and it's from the wonderful Connie Francis. Thrown by three hopeful lovers, which one will the fountain bless? Three hearts in the fountain, each one longing for its home. There they lie in the fountain, somewhere in the heart of Rome. Which one will the fountain bless? Which one will the fountain bless? Three chords in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine. Just one wish will be granted, one heart will wear a valentine. Make it mine, make it mine, make it Three coins in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine. Just one wish will be granted, one heart will wear a valentine. Make it mine, make it mine, make it mine. like to share a little story with you. I'm going to make it short. I know all my stories are long, but that's a typical Italian. It's going to be long, but I'm going to make it short. So one day I'm in LaGuardia, and I'm going to fly from LaGuardia to Toronto. And I board the plane, and of course I'm sitting in no class, and I have to use the washroom. So the washrooms in no class are being used, so I make my way to first class, and I pass by this man, and he looks familiar. So I proceed to the washroom, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, who is he? Oh my goodness, it hit me. Tony Bennett's on the plane. Are you kidding? And he's trapped with me in the plane. So I think I have to say something clever so he'll remember me for the rest of his life. So I walk by him and I go, Antonio Benedetto, è un grande piacere fare la vostra conoscenza. And he looks at me and he goes, I don't speak Italian. I said, what? You should be ashamed of yourself. He said, you know what? I'm going to tell you a story. Why don't you sit here in this vacant seat next to him? Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. So Tony proceeded to tell me the story. We're on a first name basis, I call him Tony. He proceeded to tell me the story that when his family immigrated to North America, it was an embarrassment to know another language. You needed to speak American, English. You needed to become Americano. And so they had to abandon everything outside of their home. In their home, they would maintain it, but outside, they would become American. They would become Americano, which brings me to this song. You want to be Americano, 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 but you were born in Italy. You try living alla moda, but when you drink whiskey and soda, all you do is sing off key. When you dance a rock and roll, you play the baseball. Those cigarettes you smoke leave mama broke. They should only make you joke. You want to be Americano, 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 but you were born in Italy. Don't you know it's not New York City? Okay, Napolitan. You want to be American, you want to be American. Woo! Tu vivere alla moda, ma se bevi whisky e soda, poi le sede di Cuba. Tu ballo rock and roll e gioca a baseball, ma i soldi per camella, chi te li dà? La borsetta di mamma. Tu vuoi fare l'americano, americano, americano, ma sei nato in Italia, se da me non c'è niente a fa. Ok, Napoleta, tu vuoi fare l'America, tu vuoi fare l'America, tu vuoi fare l'America. Americano! Grazie! Tutta la giornata a rompere le scatole, ma io ti spezzo in due What do you want to sing?
I want to sing O Sole Mio.
We don't have it.
Oh, come on! It's now or never!
Bruce, do you know that song? Do you have it? Listen, if they don't clap, you're in so much trouble.
Che bella cosa, una giornata e sole, un'aria serena, dopo una tempesta, e l'aria fresca, pare già una festa. Che bella cosa, una giornata e sole. Mannaggia sole, che non vero me, oh sole mio, stai in fronte a te. Oh sole mio, stai in fronte a te, stai in fronte a te. Oh sole mio, stai in fronte a te.
Wow! Sei stata molto brava, guarda.
Grazie.
Sei
Grazie, grazie. I like singing with the peoples.
Yeah.
I would like to sing more.
Fat a chance! That's my song, capisci?
Okay, just because you were good and they clapped, we're gonna do another. Yeah. We're gonna do one song together. We're gonna do it a cappella. Do you know what that means, a cappella?
It means you have to wear a hat.
Got nothing to do with the hat rolls up. It means we are going to sing it alone. They're not going to play. Okay? Just you and me. No, don't look at them. It's just you and me. You ready?
Sì.
Sul mare luccica l'astro d'argento, placida l'onda, prospero il vento. Venite all'agile, barchetta mia, Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia. Venite all'agile, barchetta mia, Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia.
Rosa Farina.
Rosa Farina. Oh, thank you. Wow. Oh.
She really annoys you, doesn't she?
Well, yeah, she annoys me, but you know what? That's how we are. It's passion. Passion with everything. Passion when you get mad. Passion when you don't get your way. It's all about amore. It's amore. That's what it is. Why don't you sing with me? And the words are
Sing
in the
along.
program. So please sing along.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seemed to shine like you had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool just like pasta vazul, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love.
When you
Walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
Come on, everybody.
Everybody sing.
When the moon hits your eye, that's amore.
That's amore.
That's amore. That's amore.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella, lucky fella. When the stars make you drool just like pasta vazul, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. You walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. That's amore.
That's amore.
That's amore.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep the lights up because there's a gentleman here this afternoon. Usually our performances are in the evening, so it's a little different when it's a matinee. There is a gentleman here who fought with the Canadian military in Italy and is 95 years old, and his name is Frank. And where is Frank? Frank. Oh, Frank! Franco! Come sei bello, Franco! Grazie tanto. Vi vogliamo tanto bene. We love you very much. And being one of our wonderful Canadian military, to be here, you have a passion for everything Italian, don't you? You do. What's your favorite Italian thing? To sing. Oh. So, you know what? I'm going to do a song, and if you know it, would you like to sing it with me? Really? Oh, from there. He doesn't want to move from there. Okay. That's okay. We can do that. We're going to do Arrivederci Roma. Do you know that? Arrivederci Roma. Yeah, do you know that? Sì, è già italiano. Okay, we're good. This is good. This isn't planned, but it's okay, because that's showbiz. So let's do the song, and I'm gonna go sing with Frank. I'm just gonna lean over and sing with you. You don't have to move, Frank. That's what happens when you're 95. You don't have to move. No, that was the last song. There's no words. We're just gonna sing. Is that the right note? Are you ready?
Arrivederci Roma.
City of a million moonlit faces, city of a million warm embraces, where I found the one from all the faces, far from home. You do the next line.
Arrivederci Roma.
Oh, you're beautiful. Non ti potrò scordare. Voglio ritornare a via Margutta, voglio rivedere la soffitta dove m'hai tenuto stretta stretta accanto a te. Let's have a round of applause for him. He's beautiful. Voglio ritornare a via Margutta, voglio rivedere la soffitta dove m'hai tenuto stretta stretta accanto a te. Arrivederci Roma. Grazie. Grazie Franco! You know, this production couldn't be possible without the support of a lot of people, and I'd like to just take an opportunity right now just to acknowledge the people that have helped us with this production. First and foremost, the Mary Winspear Center for doing such a great job for us and working with us. Also, Philip Sutton, Paul Masters, Dan, the sound man. Thank you, Dan. If it wasn't for you, no one would hear me. And of course, Freya. Without the lights, no one would see us. And I'd also like to thank my husband, Chris Grew, with 4 Pillars, the major producer of the show. And, you know, she's not ever really acknowledged, but the director of the whole show, Jan Heinrichs, who's always backstage in the booth, and you never see her, I'd like to give her a round of applause as well. Thank you so, so much. Well, we've come to the end of this show, and did you have fun? Oh! I feel like you're all in my living room and we're having an Italian festa. Which brings me to this last song. If the world is what you're always looking for, then here's a place that is always going to be. It's a place where only two can be together. And forever your hearts will always be. The days grow into nights and piazza scenes. Romance and evening strolls are in your dreams. If you go to sunny Italy, e viva l'Italia, you can go all the way to Napoli. E viva l'Italia, from Venezia to the southern shore. E viva l'Italia, you will find romance and much, much more. Italia per amor. Eccomi! Guarda che festa! If you go to sunny Italy, e viva l'Italia, you can go all the way to Napoli. E viva l'Italia, from Venezia to the southern shore. E viva l'Italia, you will find romance and much, much more. Italia per amor, Italia per amor, Italia! Thank you. Thank you. Well, we will do one more then, and it's from the late, great Henry Mancini. I'm crossing you in style someday. You dream maker, your heart breaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. everybody. Thank you.